Hello stylistas, you're chilling with Star Kulu, also known as the girl in the middle, and I'm so excited to finally announce this really cool thing that we're trying to do called hanger visits. And our first hanger visits with one of my closest friends, Zoe Msutwana, who's known mostly for being Kim's favorite African blogger right now. Also a huge businesswoman, lover of brands, lover of the Kardashians, and a fashion style icon of note. We're gonna take a little peek into her closet and see what her key items are for this winter as well as spring. Join me. Hey, hey, hey!
Hi, Zoe.
Hi, friend. How are you? Let me close this door. It's so good to see you.
Haven't seen you in
I
forever.
know. And now I get to raid your closet. The first thing I get to do in all the weeks. Are you good, friend?
I'm good.
Awesome. Actually, let me call you Zoe, right? Zoe for everybody.
Zoe Kardashian.
Williams. Yes. Well, you might as well say that now because last week was quite a crazy week for you. Hey, with the Kardashian tweet.
It still hasn't sunk in, can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I know everyone started calling me, you know, when everything was rolling out, and it's insane. It's almost like I was signing a deal.
So how do you go through just craziest thing to happen? You're chilling, you're just reminiscing, thinking about 10 years of following the Kardashians. You put that tweet out and you just talk about their highs, their lows, and how much you love them as queen bosses. And then all of a sudden, in that same day, Kim Kardashian says she loves you.
It's the craziest thing though, because it was so unexpected.
Obviously, the Kardashians are such a huge inspiration. And they're very good with signature pieces and putting things together in terms of fashion.
Yeah.
So, Zoe, we know that you're good with that too. Starting with a dress. Who has a dress named after them? Who has a dress named after them? So this dress, Zoe, is called the Zoe dress. Obviously, it's beautiful. I just want to let you guys know the material's incredible.
This is really a winter summer dress.
Yeah, for sure.
The fabric in itself is very heavy and it feels very rich and warm. And it was a special custom-made dress that a friend of mine that I went to varsity with made for me. She decided to name it after me, of course. So now it's called the Zoe dress, and she has since made so many and sold so many since she made this for me. And I wore this on a very special day last year when I turned 30.
Yes. I love a blazer, Zoe. I love a blazer, Zoe. I love a blazer because you can wear it with anything.
Very key.
You know what I mean? It fits with my outfit. If I take it off and put it on you, it looks amazing on you. I think,
yeah. I recently bought this. I bought this, I think 2 days ago, right?
Okay.
I love Audrey Hepburn. So I'm always trying my best to always
getting ready to get dressed for Tiffany, right?
Yeah, in my mind.
Yes,
I'm going for breakfast at Tiffany's, darling. Yes, breakfast at Tiffany's.
I'm not going to ask you to put them on, but just by looking like this. Tell us a little bit about the inspiration. Obviously, we need to discuss the kitten heel.
Yes.
That's a very key thing. And then obviously the beauty of the print. Take us through it, darling.
Can I tell you, a lot of people make fun of me for loving kitten heels so much, but they're very iconic. If anyone knows anything about
drop names, Zoe. Drop names.
Princess Diana,
Drop names, Zoe.
darling,
Drop names,
Dior,
Zoe.
Christian Dior.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm sure.
These people don't know. They just want to talk about kitten heels, but they don't know.
Right.
Drop names, Zoe.
Growing up, I used to look up to Princess Diana quite a lot. Loved her elegance, loved her poise. I loved her quiet nature. She was very elegant, but she was very stylish as well.
Incredible.
So I think if anyone knows her style live, she used to enjoy kitten heels because she was so tall.
Yes.
And I mean, it's not all positive because it was meant to be something that she did to make her husband feel comfortable because she was slightly taller than Prince Charles. Polka dots in particular take me back to that era of who's this girl that I love so much, Audrey, right? She was obsessed with black and white stripes, polka dots. So for me, anything that can always take me back to Audrey, breakfast at Tiffany's, I'm all for it. So this I usually pair with a black pencil skirt or black tailored pants, and I'm good to go.
So this is a huge trend right now.
Yeah.
I love the size of this bag, but I actually love the color even more. Tell me about why you love this color so much.
First of all, miniature bags are the end thing right now.
Absolutely.
You're not carrying your whole life. Leave your troubles at home. We're not interested in seeing your baggage. So you just take what you need and what is necessary. That's why there are so chic, and I love them. I'm obsessed with them at the moment.
So just take us back to what significance this is, or this has.
This is actually a souvenir from a campaign that we did for E-Entertainment. I spent so much time watching TV, reading magazines than your average school child who was reading books. And I mean, I was very, very interested in celebrity culture, just interested in how these people make money, what they get up to, what they're wearing, what brand is it, what they're driving. And I think my love for TV also introduced me to this lifestyle.
Here you are, having opened this incredible blog called Guide to Celebrity, which is just for me like just the perfect example of what taking your passion and just kind of putting it into branding. People kind of use your articles to determine what they do with their personal brands. So whether it be from a high or a lower scale, from the most basic level, people are picking up things within what you're saying in the articles that are helping them either synthesize, refine, or amplify who they want to be in the South African market. Was that intentional, or was that just like a byproduct of your love of brands?
Everything that is sort of happening in my life just sort of ties in very well with perhaps my calling. I think part of the work that I've done, I've spoken about working with the likes of E-Entertainment, who are like the gods of pop culture, and also worked with Bonang Mateba as a PR manager for years, and that, to me, that experience sort of opened me up to how the world of celebrity actually works in real life now, not just what I was consuming and seeing from the outside world, but I got to work with one of the biggest and busiest celebrities, the celebrity in South Africa, to be quite honest, and just working very closely with her, seeing how things work, seeing how hectic things can get from a PR perspective. I think that was a highlight for me.
And you said I think the time that you worked with Bonang is crucial, because you kind of were at the place where she was changing her brand, and her brand was becoming more refined. It was moving markets, it was kind of turning in. So how B kind of did it was really beautifully, because her early 20s were her early 20s. She had the fun, she was on live amp, she was dancing, living her best life. And then when she became more refined, everything kind of shifted at the same time, and that's where you came in. So being able to see somebody move from a more fun-loving space to still fun-loving and incredibly fun and beautiful and things, but more refined and
very successful. The demand for Bonang,
more conscious with what the brand was doing and things like that. What was the hardest lesson about working with her in that time? What was the hardest lesson that you had to learn, whether it's with her directly or an experience in crisis management? What would you say was the hardest?
Just always remembering to protect your back, cover your back, because you know, journalists can easily pick up the phone and call you and be like, "Hey Zoe, we just had this. Is it true?"
Yes.
If for 1 second you forget to be professional, you could be compromised, and your client could be compromised.
Even your tone could say something.
Your tone could say something. So just always remembering that, hey, I don't care what you heard. Address me on email, so that there's always context for anything that could come out. But I always say that experience was the best experience ever.
Earrings is very different. It's a new perspective. Also, South African girls do not have earring ranges. You know, it's something that's very different. It also has a very strong quality in terms of a heart project. So tell us a little bit about TC.
It was a challenge, because I think once you're in the type of background that we come from, you'll understand this. You are sort of trained to always play the behind the scenes role, let the stars shine, let the clients, shine, get all the shine. And for the longest part, I saw that I was treating my business endeavors in the same light, that I didn't want to put too much of myself on the side. I didn't want to put too much of this. Oh no, this seems like I'm praising myself. So I had to do a lot of unlearning to sort of celebrate my past, celebrate the fact that I had a shining career in PR, which I enjoyed, but now it is time to utilize my skill set, all my experience, everything I've learned over the years working and handling other brands on myself.
Yeah.
And make it work for me. So on Women's Month, I will be in Cape Town delivering Unapologetically Brand Me. So I'm getting all these women to embark on this journey with me, where we just celebrate being women and being fierce and going after our visions. I am also on social media at Zoe Msutwana. I'm on Twitter at LadyZM, and I'm not on Facebook. Guide to Celebrity, and my website is www.guidetoceleb.com.
So guys, that was incredible. This was our first hang visit. I'm super excited that it happened with Zoe, and she's definitely the stylista woman, a woman who knows exactly what she wants and knows exactly how to get it. So if you do want to hear more, don't worry about it. We've got all of our information. We're going to be sharing everything online. But this is a wrap from us today. Signing off from me to you.